What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video here. My name is Wasted Potential, and today we are taking a look at all of the basketball arenas in the Sun Belt Conference. This is a really diverse conference with all kinds of different sized venues, different architectural styles, and really just a diverse set of universities with all kinds of different historical success. And yeah, that's really exciting to talk about. And just a couple things before I hop into this list here, guys. There may be a few pictures on this list that are possibly out of date. If that is the case, and if you want to leave a comment down below and let everyone know, that would help out a ton. And then as well, if anything is incorrect, that helps out as well, guys. And then if anyone is new to the channel, and make sure you watch through the video first, but if you enjoy it, if you could leave a like and subscribe, that does help out a ton. But again, guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel so far, and without further ado, let's hop in here and look at all of the basketball arenas in the Sun Belt Conference. Starting off the list is the HTC Center at Coastal Carolina University in Conway, South Carolina. It's a 3,370-seat multi-purpose arena that opened in 2012. It serves as the home for the university's men's and women's basketball teams, as well as the women's volleyball team, replacing Kimball Arena. The arena was renamed after HTC purchased the naming rights, and the facility features various seating options including chairback seats, benchback seating, student sections, courtside seats, and premium suites. Both basketball programs marked the arena's opening with victories in November of 2012. And taking a look at the arena real quick, guys, I love the brickwork on the exterior as well as the glass. It looks really nice. And then on the interior, I love the color of the seating. That's awesome. That's just the Coastal Carolina thing. And as far as amenities goes, looks like the concessions and restrooms are pretty solid here. A pretty good size for the university. They don't need anything massive. And it does have video boards at each baseline. Again, I'm not sure if those were updated in any recent seasons though, but great placement there, and they do have a center hung scoreboard. So overall, I think it's a really solid arena, and again, home to Coastal Carolina University. Next up is Henner Fieldhouse. Built in 1969 in Statesboro, Georgia, it's a 4,325-seat multi-purpose arena at Georgia Southern University. It hosts men's and women's basketball, as well as women's volleyball. It's also hosted the ASUN Conference men's basketball tournaments in 1985 and 1992. The venue also holds fall commencement ceremonies and other notable events, including a 2006 rally by President George W. Bush. And in 2021, plans were announced for the Jack and Ruth Ann Hill Convocation Center, a new 5,500-seat arena to replace Henner Fieldhouse. Groundbreaking occurred in May of 2022, with the new center expected to open in literally within a matter of weeks. It will probably already be open by the time most people see this video. And the future of Henner Fieldhouse does remain uncertain past this most recent season. And taking a look at the current arena, I will look at the new Convocation Center later this year, but this is where they played the 2023 and 2024 season. I really like the brickwork on the exterior of the arena, very basic on the interior. The reason that they are upgrading is to go to a much more equipped basketball arena, and I think that's a good call. Not that Henner Fieldhouse is terrible, it's just probably not up to spec, especially for the Sun Belt. Probably one of the best, or if not the best, non-Power 5 conference. So again, a pretty decent arena here, and of course home to Georgia Southern. Next up is Trojan Arena. It's a state-of-the-art 6,000-seat facility at Troy University. First completed in 2012 at a cost of $40 million. It hosts the Troy Trojans men's and women's basketball, volleyball, and track programs, as well as the university's commencement ceremonies and various other special events. Replacing Sartain Hall, the arena features 5,200 chairback seats, 600 bleacher seats for the band and students, 7 upper-level suites, and a stadium club area for donors. Advanced technological features include an LED ribbon board, large LED video scoring systems, and a Daktronics LED scorers table. The arena also houses weight rooms, staff offices, player lounges, and practice courts, along with a 3-tiered rotunda, concession stands, and a food court. Additionally, it is home to the Troy University Sports Hall of Fame, with digital displays and touchscreen showcases. The arena's attendance record is 5,120, set on November 9th, 2012, during a victory against Mississippi State. And taking a look at the arena for a second, my god, this is a beautiful exterior on an arena. The interior is great as well. It's exactly what I like. You guys know I love those video boards. It's kind of at each baseline, but it's suspended way up in the air, so you can see it from pretty much every angle. Love that. And just the single lower bowl of seating. That's awesome. And then I don't even have to talk about the exterior. The brickwork is awesome. Just the shape of the building is phenomenal. I love like that dome structure there. Just looks amazing. Really, really good job. And of course, home to Troy University. And next on the list is Fuing Coliseum, located at the University of Louisiana Monroe. It's a 7,085-seat multi-purpose arena built in 1971. It hosts the ULM Warhawks men and women's basketball teams, women's volleyball, concerts, and other various events. The arena's first basketball game was on December 1st, 1971, against Sam Houston State. It's hosted the Southland Conference Men's Basketball Tournament 5 times and the ASUN Conference Men's Basketball Tournament 3. And then in 2006 and 2007, a student-only section was founded there called the Hawk's Nest. And then taking a look at the arena, you guys know I'm a sucker for this old-style bowl seating layout, as well as these old domed roof arenas. Just reminds me of the Civic Arena in Pittsburgh, which you guys know I love. That's one of my favorite arenas that's no longer around. But, you know, I think some money put into this arena would go a long ways. But as it stands right now, certainly not bad at all. Exterior does show its age a little bit, but it's kind of to be expected with this kind of design and architecture. It's just not something that they build too much anymore, although it does remind me of Liberty University's new arena. The roof on it is a little bit similar to this, but overall, really solid arena, and I think a big center hung video board would look great here. Again, I'm not sure though, they might have updated that last season or so, and I just couldn't find it online. But that is Fuing Coliseum, home of ULM. Next up is the Georgia State Convocation Center. It's an 8,000-seat multi-purpose indoor arena located in Atlanta, Georgia, owned by Georgia State University. It hosts the university's men's and women's basketball teams and includes space for classrooms, academic support, large conferences, and esports tournaments. Constructed for $85 million at Fulton Street and Capitol Avenue near the Olympic Cauldron, it replaces the older Georgia State Sports Arena. The Convocation Center opened on September 15, 2022, with its first event, the investiture of the university's 8th president, held the following day. And taking a look at the arena, I really love the exterior of it. Pretty simple, but in the best way possible. I love like that almost metal looking siding. I'm not sure if it's metal or not. And the glass is a very nice touch as well. This is a really nice looking arena at night. They have all kinds of colorful lights. And on the interior, I do love the seating layout. They do have a lot of second deck seating, but that's not really a huge issue with the way that this is laid out. Nice 2 big video boards at the end with that nice open window there to get some natural light coming in. That is awesome. Really good job here for Georgia State, and a big improvement over their former arena, so really nice job. And up next on our list is Reed Green Coliseum, also known as the Yurt. It's an 8,095-seat multi-purpose arena located in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Opened on December 6, 1965, it is home to the University of Southern Miss men's and women's basketball teams, as well as the women's volleyball team. Replacing the older 3,200-seat USM Sports Arena from 1949. Named after former coach and athletics director Reed Green, it is Hattiesburg's premier sports and entertainment venue. The Coliseum has undergone several renovations to improve its facilities and remains a key site for sports, graduation ceremonies, civic events, and concerts, accommodating nearly 9,100 for concerts. Notably, it hosted one of the final shows of Bob Dylan's Rolling Thunder Revue Tour on May 1st, 1976. And taking a look at the arena, I do like the exterior and the roof of it, of course, and the interior. I mean, again, guys, this reminds me of ULM's arena. I love the way the seating is laid out. It's kind of a weird configuration of different types of bench seating and chairback seating, so it's a little bit odd in that regard, but certainly not really an issue. Just gives you more seating options, which I guess is never a problem. But overall, I love the look of it. They do have 2 video boards on the baseline ends of the arena. And in the news, I just read this article from May 1st that they are going to be going through and doing, I believe, a major renovation to this arena. I don't think that they're tearing it down or anything. I didn't go too deep into it, as I will look at these arenas later in the year, guys. But it is slated for major renovations, and that is Fuing Coliseum, home of Southern Miss. Next up is the George M. Holmes Convocation Center. Commonly known as the Holmes Center, it's an 8,325-seat multi-purpose arena located on the campus of Appalachian State University in Boone, North Carolina. Opened in 2000, the arena serves as the home venue for 4 athletic teams: Appalachian State Mountaineers men's basketball, women's basketball, volleyball, and indoor track and field. The facility replaced varsity and gymnasium and is named in honor of George M. Holmes, a distinguished graduate and member of North Carolina's General Assembly, with the arena itself named after C.B. Jones. The center is a hub for both athletic and academic activities, providing facilities for the Department of Health, as well as leisure and exercise science, and supporting various university-sponsored events, cultural events, concerts, trade shows, and athletic competitions. Notable events at the Holmes Center include concerts by renowned artists such as Lil Wayne, Migos, Kesha, and performances by the App State Mountaineers men's basketball and women's basketball teams. In 2017 and 2018, it also served as the home venue for the High Country Grizzlies, a professional indoor football team. And taking a look at the arena, really beautiful exterior. I love all the red brick. I love the green roof, and the windows look super cool. Just overall really solid as far as the exterior goes. Of course, I love the placement in the Appalachian Mountains, not Rocky Mountains, as I said in the Sun Belt Conference football video on accident. Don't know how I did that, don't ask me. But as far as the interior goes, I love all the chairback seating. I love those yellow chairback seats, they really just pop out. And the quad center hung video board setup is really awesome. Really job well done here for App State. And that is the George M. Holmes Center. Next up is the Atlantic Union Bank Center, a multi-purpose arena located on the campus of James Madison University in Harrisonburg, Virginia. It serves as the home venue for the Duke's men's and women's basketball teams, with a listed seating capacity of 8,500. It opened for the 2020-2021 D1 season for men's and women's basketball, replacing the JMU Convocation Center. Named in partnership with the Atlantic Union Bank, the arena hosted its first games on November 25th, 2020, with the men's team defeating Limestone University 89-55, followed by the women's team securing a 69-55 victory over Mount St. Mary's University. Additionally, the Atlantic Union Bank Center hosted the 2021 CAA men's basketball tournament, which JMU used to be part of, which was relocated from the Entertainment and Sports Arena in Washington, D.C. due to ongoing COVID pandemic restrictions. Drexel University emerged as that tournament's champion. And taking a look at JMU's arena here, I really, really love the modern look on the exterior. Very, very clean. Nothing too complicated going on there, which I happen to like. And then looking at the interior, I love that purple coloring on the chairback seats. And speaking of which, plenty of chairback seating. Really nice quad center hung video board set up there. And the seating layout looks very nice. Of course, the amenities here are great. They have very up-to-date food stands and concessions and restrooms, of course, being a newer venue. But very, very nice arena here, and that is the home of James Madison. Next on the list is Chartway Arena at the Ted Constant Convocation Center. Situated on the campus of Old Dominion University in Norfolk, Virginia, it's a multi-purpose arena spanning almost 220,000 square feet, managed by the Oakview Group. It forms part of the University Village project, a 75-acre development featuring a shopping center, offices, research labs, and residences, With 7,319 seats, 16 suites, and a Jumbotron scoreboard, it hosts various events including basketball games, concerts, lectures, graduation ceremonies, and career fairs. Designed by Rossetti, the arena accommodates 8,639 for basketball and 9,520 for concerts. Notable events include performances by Bruce Springsteen, Bob Dylan, Elton John, and Disney on Ice. In 2019, Chartway Federal Credit Union secured naming rights, and in 2021, a Starbucks outlet was added to the complex. And taking a look at the exterior, I love all the glass and brickwork. I think it looks really good when looking at it from the street view, which is what's most important. Now, when you fly over this, of course, it really doesn't matter at all, but the roof does not really match like the side to it. Like the rest of the exterior, in my opinion. Again, it doesn't matter at all. As a matter of fact, that's really just excellent design. In the interior, I do love the seating layout. I love all the chairback seating and a nice Jumbotron setup in the center with those quad boards. Really good job. This is Chartway Arena, home of Old Dominion. Up next on the list is the Henderson Center. It's the primary indoor athletic complex at Marshall University in Huntington, West Virginia, used by the Thundering Herd basketball and volleyball teams for their home games, and it's named after Cam Henderson, who coached football and basketball at the school from 1935 to 1955. The facility was originally designed to seat 14,000, but was completed with a capacity of 10,250, currently seating 9,048. Although initially intended for a variety of sports and general use, including indoor track, budget constraints limited its functionality, and despite construction delays and challenges, the center opened in 1981, following a deal with the West Virginia legislature to support the construction of Mountaineer Field at West Virginia University. In 1996, the lower section was replaced, reducing the seating capacity to its current level. The center also houses the athletic department offices and a competitive swimming pool. And interestingly enough, looking at the actual arena here, the exterior is just kind of wow. It looks like a concrete bow tie to me. It certainly doesn't look horrible. It's just definitely a different design there. I sort of like it. And then the interior, also a little bit different. It's mainly just two walls of seating, which a lot of times you don't see at an arena this large. It's not completely unheard of, but maybe just not as common as the wraparound bowl, but I certainly don't hate it. It probably gets super loud in here, just the way that the sound projects off the ceiling from those two walls of seating. I like the center hung video board setup. That looks really nice, and they do have some bleacher seating at the baselines as well. Overall, really solid job. This is a very unique venue, maybe the weirdest one we've seen so far, but again, certainly not a bad thing, and again, home to Marshall. Next up on the list is Strahan Arena, a 10,000-seat multi-purpose arena located in San Marcos, Texas. It was opened in 1982 and serves as the home venue for the Texas State University Bobcats men and women's basketball teams, as well as the women's volleyball team. Originally known as Fuing Coliseum, the arena underwent a name change to the University Event Center in late 2018 as part of an expansion. Notably, on September 15, 2008, the Houston Comets and the Sacramento Monarchs of the WNBA played a game in the arena due to Hurricane Ike, marking the Comets' final game before folding after that season. Additionally, on March 21st and 22nd of 2021, Strahan Arena hosted 6 first-round games of the 2021 NCAA D1 Women's Basketball Tournament as part of the event's relocation to San Antonio and surrounding areas due to COVID-19 precautions. And taking a look at the arena, beautiful exterior. I really love like that courtyard area with that little building that you can see on the exterior. Also, the coloring of the brick and everything looks great. And then on the interior, pretty simple seating layout, but I really like it. Like near the court, it's more of a pro style layup, and then it looks like a college arena the further up you go in the seating, and a nice selection of chairback seats and bench seating. And I really love the center hung video board setup. I think that looks really good and high quality, and overall looks like a great place to catch a game. I haven't been here, so I can't speak too much to the concessions or restrooms facilities, but they all had good reviews online, so it looks like a very excellent venue here, and of course home to Texas State. Next on the list is First National Bank Arena, previously known as the Convocation Center until 2017. It's a 10,038-seat multi-purpose arena situated on the campus of Arkansas State University, serving as the home venue for their college basketball team, the Red Wolves. It comprises 3 public venues, an auditorium, a banquet/meeting room, and the main arena with permanent seating for 10,475, although it is listed for 10,038 for men's basketball. Throughout the years, the arena has hosted numerous events including commencements, concerts featuring top artists like Garth Brooks and Taylor Swift, as well as WWE Live Raw events. The arena is also utilized by the Sun Belt Conference for hosting the Indoor Track and Field Championships, and as I mentioned before, it serves as the home for Arkansas State University men's and women's basketball, as well as women's volleyball. Various upgrades have been made over the years, including improvements to the weight room, locker rooms, and media rooms in 2009 and 2010, and replacement of the scoreboard and sound system in 2012, as well as installation of a new roof, along with upgrades to the administrative offices and box office in that same year. And taking a look at the arena, the exterior really reminds me of like an old-fashioned pro-style arena, which isn't a problem at all. It does show its age a little bit with that kind of concrete-looking exterior, but certainly looks very clean. There's, nothing that pops out to me as needing updating or anything as far as that goes. It's just like an older design. And then on the interior, same thing. It's a little bit older of a design. I love the 4 walls of seating. It's just 4 massive walls of seating. Looks great. Probably a really loud place to play when this place gets packed. And nice video board set up in the corners. It does look like that they do have the option for a center hung like small video board setup, but I didn't see that in every picture even from the season, so I'm not sure how often they do that. But that is the First National Bank Arena, home of Arkansas State. Next up is the Mitchell Center, a 10,041-seat multi-purpose arena located on the campus of the University of South Alabama in Mobile, Alabama. It serves as the home court for the University of South Alabama Jaguars basketball teams and was completed in 1998 and named after the Mitchell family, who do local real estate. The center boasts various facilities including 18,080 square feet of arena floor space, meeting rooms, and the Waterman Globe, a significant attraction at the arena's north entrance. The Mitchell Center has hosted numerous events, including the Sun Belt Conference men's basketball tournaments in 2001 and 2008. It also hosted its first NBA basketball game between the New Orleans Hornets and Miami Heat in 2008. Additionally, it was the home of the Mobile Bay Tarpons of the Southern Indoor Football League in the spring of 2011. Former head basketball coach Ronnie Arrow has referred to the Mitchell Center as the best arena in the state of Alabama. And looking at the arena real quick, I do like the exterior. It's very simple. It's just a big box, but nice brick and material choice, and I love the glass windows as well. Those look very nice. And the interior, again, very simple. I love the center hung video board setup. It is a lot of second deck seating, but when you have second decks in small arenas like this, they're usually just bringing those people higher up a little closer to the court, so no problem as far as that goes. Of course, it's sort of a new arena. I mean, it was built in the last 25 to 30 years, which I guess is sort of on the newer side. But overall, it does look like the concessions and restrooms have pretty good reviews, and beautiful exterior there in Mobile, Alabama. Very nice arena, and of course, home to South Alabama. And wrapping up the list is the Cajun Dome, a 13,500-seat multi-purpose arena located in Lafayette, Louisiana, on the University of Louisiana at Lafayette campus. It is the home of the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns men's and women's basketball programs and hosts various other university events and commencement ceremonies. It is also a venue for regional and national touring concerts, WWE events, and the annual outdoor Cajun Heartland State Fair, among others. Renovated in 2016, it is recognized as the largest basketball arena in the Sun Belt Conference and one of the largest mid-major college basketball arenas in the Big South, or in the Deep South rather. But honestly, guys, around the whole country, it's probably one of the largest mid-major basketball arenas. The arena has also hosted a variety of other sporting events, including obviously basketball tournaments, boxing matches, ice hockey games, and soccer matches. Additionally, the Cajun Dome served as a shelter during Hurricanes Katrina and Rita in 2005. Always good when they open up those arenas to the public, just like the Superdome, to help protect people from natural events like that. That's always good to see. And taking a look at the actual arena, of course, it is an older style domed arena, which I believe is awesome. You can tell it's aged a little bit on the exterior, though. The interior, you can't really tell it at all from the actual arena section, though. Excellent interior renovation job. I didn't really get a good look at the concessions or restrooms. Again, I haven't been to this arena, but as far as I could tell online, they get pretty decent reviews. I love the way the whole seating bowl is set up for the size of arena. I think this is the best way to make it work. And then obviously a center hung video board setup that looks to be of pretty nice quality. Again, not sure when that was most recently updated. That could be being done as I speak right now, and it could be a new scoreboard for this next upcoming season, but I could not find that in the news anywhere. But that does wrap up our list. That's a good way to end it off, though, with a very nice arena, and like I mentioned, home of Louisiana at Lafayette. And guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. Had a lot of fun making this one. Did some things different with this video, as I've been trying to do in all my videos recently, so I hope you guys like all that stuff, and I hope you enjoyed the video in general. Sunbelt, definitely one of my favorite conferences in general in college football, so it's always exciting to go over a list for them. But guys, like I said before, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are new to the channel, and if you enjoyed the video, please, if you could, leave a like and subscribe. Like I mentioned before, it does help us out a ton, guys. But apart from that, I hope to catch you guys in the next video here. I will be trying to put out a couple videos in the next couple weeks here, guys. Not a video every day like I was doing a couple weeks ago, but just trying to keep videos out consistently, maybe every other day or every 3 days. But I know this week, you know, was kind of busy for me. But also, at the beginning of this video, I was kind of whispering a lot. I was recording part of this pretty late at night, guys, so hopefully that is okay, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hope to catch you in the next one. See you guys.